of elephants. Okay, so let's look at this example. The dog with big paws barked loudly. Okay, I'm always going to draw my line to separate my subject and my verb. So what is this sentence about? The dog, which is the subject. The, which a and or the is always an article. Here's our prepositional phrase, with big paws. The dog with big paws barked. That's the verb. How did he bark? Loudly. So that's the adverb. The test that you took before, you just had to do the dog barked loudly. Now you just have one extra step. So let's do the test that you had to do before. Just the dog barked loudly. So you would put the subject here, the article here, which would be the dog barked, which is the verb that always goes here. And then how did he bark? Loudly. Okay, so you already know how to do that because you did that already and you made a good grade. This is a prepositional phrase, with big paws. It is part of the subject, right? Because barked is the verb. So everything after the verb goes here. Everything before the verb goes here. So what do I need to do now? I need to diagram a prepositional phrase. So I put with, and then what kind of pause? Remember, with, sorry that it's on the line. With, what kind of pause? Big pause. With big paws. Just make it on the other side of the line. Okay, so that's the only extra step you had to do, is do the prepositional phrase. But how do I know how to do that? Well, I need to find the prepositional phrase first. So let's do another one. The small girl from class yelled. The small girl from class yelled. Okay, what's the subject? Girl. What's the verb? I always find my subject and my verb first because the subject goes here and the verb goes here. So what's my verb? The small girl from class yelled. What did the small girl do? Yelled. So this is my subject. This is my verb. So what is this again? A and or the is an article. Small is describing the girl. So that is an adjective, not an adverb. So I must have a prepositional phrase here. Oh, I do. From class. Okay, I'm separating it on here so you can see all of this is in the subject and then yelled is the verb. So I need to diagram it. The small girl, here's my prepositional phrase, from class. From class. Sorry about the handwriting. The small girl from class. So let's look here. You'll see an example almost exactly like that. Sorry, hold on one second. I don't know why there's a bunch of emojis right here. Okay, here we go. The tall girl from class laughed. The old book on the shelf fell. The old book fell. And then here's your prepositional phrase. On the shelf. So anything that's not the preposition and not the noun goes underneath here. So on the shelf. On the shelf. Okay, let's do another example. The boy with green eyes looked. Okay, subject, verb. What's the subject? Boy. So what's the? An article. And what did he do? Look. So subject is the boy, looked, is the verb. The boy looked. So what is this? With green eyes. Prepositional phrase. With eyes. And then we'll put green underneath. So with eyes. With eyes. Green. The boy with green eyes looked.